today's notes are going to cover the transformation of a rotation. So when we think of a rotation, we want to think of a turn around a fixed point called the center of rotation. So the rotation is going to, the figure is going to rotate at a specific angle, within a stable angle, and a specific direction. Okay, so this is rules only for rotating counterclockwise about the origin. You may encounter other things, but we are only going to be covering counterclockwise about the origin. So if they tell you that they want you to rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise, you are going to take your point, so x, y, and you're going to transform it by flipping the positions and also changing that sign of y. So again, we're going to flip their positions, and whatever y was, it's going to flip its sign. If you are asked to rotate it 180 degrees, you're going to take your original point, transform it, and you're just going to change the signs of both x and y, because you're flipping it over. And then lastly, if you are asked to do a 270-degree rotation, you're going to take your original point, x, y, and transform it by flipping your positions and only changing the sign of your x. These are rules that you'll want to have memorized and not included up in the formula sheet that is given. But it is something that you just visually think about it in your brain. 90 degrees counterclockwise, so you're going left. So we want to switch our y value. 180, we're flipping over. So we're going to switch those. And 270, you're technically just turning it down, I guess you would say. So you're going to flip your x. All right, let's look at our first one. Number 1. We're told to do it 90 degrees counterclockwise for this triangle. So you might want to go ahead and pause the video and plot your original triangle. All right, so 90 degrees, our rule is going to be to switch your y and x and change only the sign of y. So I'm going to just flip all their positions so far. And then remember, we're supposed to change the sign of y. So all of these y's are positive, which means they're all going to become negative. So now we just need to plot our new points. We need to make sure we're labeling with prime symbols. So A prime because it's the next A, not the original. B prime and C prime. And then just connect those guys accordingly. Form your triangle. And as you can see, that A value did in fact rotate. We just focused on A. Did in fact rotate 90 degrees about that much. All right, let's look at number 4. So again, you might want to go ahead and pause the video and plot that original triangle. All right, it wants us to do an 180-degree rotation. So that says to just change your signs of x and y. Keep them in the same position, but change their signs. I'm going to want -3, +2. I'm going to want -6, -1, and I'm going to want -5, +7. So go ahead and plot those points and make sure that you are labeling them with the prime symbol. And then connect them accordingly. All right, and then the last one that we're going to do is we're going to look at number 8. So we're going to turn to page 6. Go ahead and pause the video and plot the original one. All right, so it wants a 270-degree rotation. So that says to flip your x and your y, and then just change the sign of your x value. So I'm going to go ahead and flip their positions. And then I want to change the sign of my x value. 0 is negative, 7 needs to become negative, and 3 needs to become negative. And then we're going to plot those original points, make sure, those new points, make sure you label with prime symbols. And then connect connect your dots forward. Okay, so that is one of each of your rotations. A 90 degrees, a 180, and a 270-degree rotation. Again, we're just going to want to make sure that these rules get memorized. You guys can go ahead and try number 11 on your phone and enter in your answer when you are prompted to on the video. All right, and if you need extra practice, there are a lot of problems on here that we can cover, and you can work out as many as you want, and you can bring any questions to class tomorrow.